Now I'm going to show you how to do an example. I already draw an example here. I'm going to show you this example here. And I want to draw this example and show you how I'm going to do that. So if you look at the example, I have this shape here that has a length of 30 and the width of 20. And then there's some cut through in top part of that. And I want to draw this shape. So to start drawing this shape, probably the easiest way of starting draw this shape is that I first go ahead and draw this front surface, and then uh, press pull it to the width to get the entire 3D object, and then after that cut through that top part of that object. So the very first step is that I have to go ahead and draw this front view. So let me just move to the front so we can see what we need to draw. And let me turn this to 2D wire so we can see it better. So this is what my front view is gonna look like. If I go back to this one, so you can see it. So this is the front view. I want to draw that front view. So it's a 30 here and 10 up there, and then I have these two lines. So first I'm going to draw a 30, and then I'm going to draw the 10 here. So um, I will move to the front view. It's the easiest way of doing that. And let me turn this up. And then click here, draw. You can do it with the polyline or you can do it with the line, it doesn't matter. So I start from 0 0, and then I will go for 30 in this direction, and then press enter. So this is the line 30. Now I'm going to draw a vertical line. Again, you can do the line or polyline, doesn't matter. So it's going to be 0 0, and I know it's going to be 10. So these are the two lines I have here. So let me go back. So I have the 30 and I have the 10, these two lines. Now I have this slanted line and I have this vertical line. I don't have the length of either of them. The only things I have is that I know this slanted line has an angle of 60 degrees with the vertical line. So one way of start to doing that is actually I go ahead, look at this top rectangle here, because if this is 60, then the angle of this slanted line with the horizon, with the horizontal line, is going to be 30. So 60 with the vertical, so the angle with the horizontal line is going to be 30. So I know the angle, this is going to be 30, this top rectangle, and I know if this is 30, this is going to be 90 degrees, and this is going to be 60. So I know all the angles in top rectangle here, and I can go ahead and actually start to calculate the length of this line or the length of this line here. And when I have all the lengths, I can draw it. So this is one way of doing that, to use the trigonometric formula to find all the angle and the dimension. But it's easier way of doing that in AutoCAD. So look at this line and look at this line. So first I have the vertical line here. I know that it starts from end of this line is vertical line. So what I'm going to do, I just simply go ahead and um, I draw a vertical line. It doesn't matter how far it's going to be, just one vertical line. So I start from here. I vertically go up. I know my lines just vertically goes up. I don't know how long it is, but it doesn't matter. So I'll go up and say, okay, this is my line. It's a vertical line. Then look at this slanted line here. This slanted line starts from here with angle of 60 to the vertical line. So it's going to be 30 degrees respect to the horizontal line. So I go ahead and just start another line with the angle of 30 degrees respect to the horizontal line. So again, I come here. I start from the end of this line. And then what I do, I just draw a long line. Doesn't matter how far it's going. The only things matter is that it intersects with that vertical line. So I draw a line. The length is not important as long as it intersects with that line. And then the angle is important because I know the angle is 30 with respect to the horizontal line. And then enter. So I have this. Now I have these two lines. So I know this is the exactly that these two lines gonna intersect without even I need to know where they are. So I know this line and this line is gonna intersect there. Now what we do is just come here, select the trim command up here, and just trim the end of those two lines. So trim this one, press enter, and now you have your front view similar to what we have. So its height is 10, is 30, and the angle of this line is 60 degrees respect to the vertical, 30 degrees respect to horizon, and this is the vertical one. So now we have our just the front surface of that. If we want to, because we have 4 different lines, if we want to do the extrude to extend it, so we have to join them together. Because I used here the polyline, I can again come here, use the p-edit to join them together, join all these polyline together. If I had drawn them with the line, so if I had 4 lines here, I could have come here and select the join to join them together. So either if I have lines and want to join them together, click here, join them, or if you have a polyline you want to join them together, click here and click on the polyline to join them together. If you want to use the extrude command, but if you use the press pull, it doesn't matter as long as the closed area you can use it. So now if I go back to 3D view of what I have, I know that I have to press pull it with the angle of with the length of 20. So the width here in the previous one, if I go ahead so the width here is 20. So I'm gonna start to press pull it to make it 20. So I come here. Let's first go to the word angle. So make sure my coordinate system is correct, and then press pull it. And let me see if it does let me to select the okay, it doesn't let, so it doesn't let me to select the closed area. So let me go ahead and join them together. So if this one, and then click join, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then press enter and press enter. So now they join together. Now I can come again, select the press pull, and then press pull for 20. So it's gonna be there. So it's gonna be my 3D object. Now I have to cut through this top part of that. So if I let me move it to the this view, sorry, to this view, so I can see the easiest way that I cut through that is that I come here and create a square here, 10 by 10, and then press pull it inward. This is the easiest way of doing that. So to do that, I have to go to that. So this view, and then I want to draw a square 10 by 10 at this surface here. Again, look at here, because my dynamic UCS is on. As soon as I started drawing, is temporarily bring my XY coordinate system to that surface, so I can draw on that surface. But I want to show you how to do it manually. So I'm going to turn off that UCS just temporarily, and then I move my UCS to that surface I want to draw. So I draw the UCS. So I bring my UCS here. So it's going to be here, and it's going to be my X, and it's going to be my Y. So this is what I want to do that. Now I'm going to go on that surface. I'm going to draw a square here. So I will click on the polyline. uh, I, I know it start from 5 here, so I move it to the 5. So let me show you what I did actually here. So click on the polyline and hold it on this point here, then move it on that edge, and it asks you how far you want to move it on that edge. So I said 5, so it's going to be my start point. Then I want to go down for 10 because my square is 10 by 10. Then I want to go this direction again by 10, and then I want to go up again by 10, and then I want to close it. And now this is what I have. Now let me change this to this view. So look at, this is the area of us. So I can now go ahead and cut this area through the top of that shape. So I again come here, click on the Presspull, select that area, and just cut it somewhere, anywhere there. And then it's gonna, then press enter, and it's gonna cut it through for you. And when you're done, you can bring your coordinate system to world view, and you can come back here and turn on your dynamic UCS if you need it. Again, you could have done this with also dynamic UCS on. I just wanted to show you how to do it with them. Manually move the UCS so you have your X and Y on that surface, so you can draw it on that surface. And that's basically what we have drawn this here. So if I forward this so you can see it. So this is how we draw that shape.